Today I am going to show you how I edit my drone photos, still shots, using PhotoScape X, which is a free app that you can download on your computer to start editing your photos. They do have a paid version. However, for our needs, we only need to use the free version, and you'll see why here in a second, because all we need is on the free version. If you want to upgrade so you can get some of the extra bells and whistles, then you're more than welcome to. But for our purposes today, we just need the free version. So go ahead and get the free version if you want to follow along, or just follow along. So first you need to find the shot. So go to your document folder and find the file that contains the photo you want to edit. And I want to edit this one here. I like this one because it had some mountains and a little bit of sky. And so this is the original shot here, and then we're going to go to color. Now I'm going to go through and just show you what happens when you just do the auto colors, and you can see that you can just use that if you don't want to do anything else. And let's just start with medium. So not much of a difference. I got to move my photo over here because it's kind of in the way, so let's slide over here. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, so here are our tools, and so we hit medium, and then you can compare, and it actually kind of, the auto coloring, it kind of brightened it up just a little bit. No, the original is a little bit brighter in color, so it just muted the colors a little bit on medium, or you can try high. Didn't really do much, just muted the colors a little bit. What happens if you go low? Again, not much. So let's stick with medium, but then medium for auto color, and then medium for auto levels. Did that do anything? So that's our original shot. No, that is our edited shot, and then that's our original shot. So it just brings things in. It's high. You can see this is a little bit crisper here in this desert fauna. Just everything is just a little bit more in focus with the auto levels. And then auto contrast, I like to go to medium again if that's how I'm going to do it. And really that is all you would really need to do, and I think that looks okay. Brings everything into focus a little bit better and just kind of makes it pop. If you want to take it one next level up with the automated editing, you can go to HDR, and that kind of clarifies it. Now that, I think, is all you would really need to do. It brings out the sky a little bit, makes the mountain range kind of pop a little bit, gives it kind of a little bit more of a 3D feel. It's just better at coloring. Magic color might take it over the top. Let's see what happens. You know, in this situation, it doesn't seem too bad and actually looks pretty good. So let's see. It's definitely better than that, I think. Just kind of everything's a little bit more defined. I think it's a little too much. I'm going to back off the magic color just a bit. I think it's just a little. And go 50 down to 40. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and save that. So that was just basically automated, just automatically editing it, just using the auto controls. So to save it, you're going to want to go, you're going to have to apply first. Now you can save it. And I always go to save as. For some reason the free version won't let me save it. And then I'm going to save that as snapshot 23XX. Just so I remember that today. And I'm doing 2.1 because I did this video yesterday and the audio was messed up and I couldn't use it, so I'm actually doing this video for the second time. Hopefully the audio will work when I'm done with this. But anyway, so that's why I'm going XX21. So I know that it's the first edit of snapshot 23, and then the XX just distinguishes it from my files here, and then the 2.1 is it's the first shot, and then 2 is for today, the second day. Anyway, sorry I had to go through all that, but that's how I keep track of my shots. And so, okay, we've got that. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to X out and get that original. I got to move my photo again. Sorry. Just take it off altogether. I don't think you need to see my face, but I can't remove it. Anyway, so, okay, got the new shot up, the original, and now we're going to go to color. And we're going to go ahead and not auto, we're going to do this. We're going to self-edit. And I like to start with saturation, and I like to go about 20%. Between 20 and 30%, I think is good. I wouldn't go too much more than that. That just kind of brings everything just a little bit. It's very subtle, as you can see. That's our edited shot, and then our unedited shot. So it just gives a little bit of color up there in the sky, and just kind of makes everything a little bit better. So okay, so saturation, I'm going to give contrast just a hair, maybe 10. I think I was doing 14% yesterday, but between 10 and 15% is all you need. It gives it just a little more contrast between the objects in the field of view or scope. I like to pull back on the dark highlights. Pull that back no more than 10%. So let's stay at 6, -6. And then light shadows, I'll probably do about between 10. 50 is too much. 20. 0. Yeah, I'm going to just go to about 14. 14 is where I like to be with that. And then I'm going to clarify it or use some clarity. Again, just a bit. Let's go 18 on clarity. So you can see now that's our edited photo and our unedited photo, and it just is much better. Just doing that little color change. I like to give it a little bit of vibrance, not much. 12% is probably okay. Deepen it 8% or 8 pixels, whatever that is. And then brighten, again, not much more than probably, let's go 14 for that. And I think we're good. I don't want to darken it. I mean, if you darken it, okay, I put 10%, put 10 darken, and that kind of just makes all the little bits pop a little bit more. Let's compare. So I would say my shot is better. So let's apply, and then save as shot 23, snapshot 23 X 22. So we know that that's today's second edit. Alright, so now I'm going to put these 3 shots up on my screen, and we are going to compare the 3 so we can see the differences between the unedited shot, the auto-edited shot, and then the manually edited shot that I just did for you. So let's pause. Okay, so I don't have enough room to get all 3 of them up here side by side by side, but what I do have is I can put them together in such a way that we can compare. So alright, so we have the original, the auto edited, photo and then the manually edited photo. So which one do you like better? Let me know in the comments. I personally like the one that I edited myself. Could be because I am biased and think that I have magic powers compared to this one. I just think the colors are just a little bit more natural on how they looked the day I shot the photo. So, this isn't terrible. It would definitely pass. I definitely think both of them are better than the original. This is just a little faded out. This one, everything seems to pop just a little bit better. You get a little bit better color separation. It's not quite as faded. The colors look more natural, but then when you come to my edited shot, same thing, but I think the colors are actually more natural. The desert looks more deserty, if you will. The greens look more like they do when you're actually in live looking at these things, or in person, not through photo. So personally, I think my photo editing wins over the auto and just leaving it raw. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Any activity or interaction with this video helps me, keeps me able to continue making videos and hopefully bringing in valuable content for you to watch and hopefully learn a trick or two, or just learn a new editing software that you can do yourself and maybe not have to pay somebody to do your edits, especially if you're just doing this for your own personal pleasure. Free is the best way to go, and I think that I've shown you that using PhotoScape X's free color grading software, you can get pretty good results. I think they speak for themselves. I think that looks like a nice looking photo. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching.